creating a things to do postcard calendar. Hey there, and welcome back to day 2 of our 25 Days of GEOsential podcast series. On our last episode, we talked about the power of sending a simple holiday card to your clients because with holidays come built in deadlines, and they are great to get you into action. Today, we're taking things up a notch with an idea that's fun, engaging, and keeps you in front of your clients all month long. A things to do postcard calendar. Remember, GeoSential is more than just a place to print your postcards. We're going to combine postcards with strategy. Might that be going after expired listings, FISBOs, new people in your farm, around your listing, or simply following up with your sphere? The goal for postcards and our marketing is simple. Help us leverage them to get more business and work less. Now, I know what you're thinking. What's a things to do calendar? And why do I need one in my business? A Things to Do calendar is essentially a 25-day countdown that shares daily tips, inspirations, or ideas of things to do. You can send it as a postcard, repurpose the graphic for your email, or even share it on your social media. It's all about staying connected in a way that's consistent and thoughtful. Let's talk about why this works so well. People love countdowns and checking things off the list. They're interactive, they're exciting, and they give your audience a reason to think about you every single day. And when you tie it to something local, like a tip about a holiday event in your area or a recommendation for a family activity, it reinforces your role as the local expert. Here's the beauty of this idea. You don't have to do all the heavy lifting. Inside GeoSential Pro, we have templates ready to help you create a things to do calendar postcard that's easily tailored to your market. It's quick, easy, and it works. Imagine this. Your client gets a beautiful design postcard with ideas like day 1, go on a nature walk, or day 10, discover a new local park or trail. Every tip adds value to their day, and your name is right there, attached to something positive. And if you're thinking, this sounds like a lot of work, Janine, I get it, but the secret to making this doable is in the systems. If you want to see how simple this process can be, head over to geosential.com, log into your account, and start following our step-by-step tutorial, which you can also find on our YouTube channel or on Facebook. And if you're watching this video on one of those channels versus listening to our podcast right now, and show notes have it linked as well, stay tuned. I have it coming up right here. In our next episode, we'll talk about personal cards, something you can use year-round to deepen connection and create lasting impressions. Thanks for listening, and I'll see you in our next episode for day number 3.
Well, welcome. We're going to talk about 25 things to do, and I do have an example here, and I'm going to show you how I went about creating this very quickly, very fast for GEOsential. I love 25 things to do because it gives us an opportunity to really stay in front of our client longer. However, it's not just 25 things to do. So here, let me show you this screenshot. I have a bunch of use cases. Before you say, oh, I don't want to do things to do, I want to do something home related, no problem. We've done spring maintenance, we've done summer maintenance, fall maintenance, winter maintenance, our spring cleaning bingo, our 30-day decluttering challenge, pool maintenance, back to school bingo, time to elf around, Christmas bingo, summer bucket list, go for a nature fall walk. You name it, you can do it with the power of postcards. These are super fun, super engaging. And again, we use these for our sphere because it's just really, really helpful. And well, it's a lot of fun. So let me go ahead and I'm going to show you how I went about creating this and how you can actually replicate this one. So first up, like any of our designs, I love to start out in Canva. Now I could definitely use the in-house builder here, but let's be honest, there's just no other company that is doing such a fantastic job like Canva. So I'm going to start out here. I'm going to go to the designs and the 25 things to do. I love using the bingo that they have. So actually right here, you do see the template I've used. This is what I started out with, and this is what I ended up with. Pretty cool, right? So just an example of how something super simple can be used to make an impact. And I actually like the bold one, just so people can actually read it, right? Sometimes with print, you just want to make sure that it looks good, which this one looks pretty good. But this is what I started out with. I moved a couple things around, no big deal here, right? And then I ended up with the back. I do want to point out something for the back. So let me grab another one. The back, you have certain white spaces that, well, need to stay white. You do have a postage area, you do have an address area, and then there is a barcode area down below. So anything for the back of the card I design is right here, okay, on the back of this card, and then you can do this pretty easily. Now, the back of the card typically follows a fairly easy format. So this format here, I do have a QR code. It's kind of hard to see, so let me change this color maybe. There you go. It's an easy to use one. Download an exclusive vendor list. Since I'm talking about 25 fun things to do, right? I want to build a list. I always reserve this one here for my disclaimer and my company info to make sure I stay compliant. And then this here I just use for copy. And in this case, I added a testimonial. So again, pretty straightforward, right? And if I pull this template over to this here, you'll see that I stayed inside the lines right there. Pretty cool. So once you're done, again, sky's the limit, get inspiration. Feel free to use my mini hack, which was to see what Canva has to offer on it for you, okay? And when you have that, we're gonna go ahead and simply, you're gonna download, oops, just make sure I put this one here. We're simply gonna download as a PNG. So we're gonna hit download and PNG, okay? Download, yes. Let this download, and then we're gonna head over into our print portal. So print.geoessential.com. If you are on the light plan, again, we're doing 8.5 by 5.5 postcards. And if you're on the pro plan, of course, you have access to everything, but just in case you're wondering, postcards it is today. We're going to head over to saved projects. And then we're going to select create a new project. And we're going to find our postcards. Again, you will see everything on the Light membership. However, keep in mind, you only have access to our postcards. If you want more, join us inside GEOsential Pro. Best possible thing to run your business. Now, 5.5 by 8.5, view detail, and hit personalized. And then we're going to put in here, let's see, 25 things to do. Auto. All right, hit continue. And this will open up now our design editor. So I'm going to go ahead and upload my 2 images. Hit open. I like to place mine manually. Drag and drop. I will probably transform this one a little, just making it a little smaller so it'll fit. All right, let's get it centered. You see the green bars are there to help you get centered. All right, and this is looking pretty awesome. And let me show you a trick actually. Now, if you select this one and you click this button right here, that's copy. Okay, we're gonna then go to the back and now we're gonna hit paste. This will now be perfectly sized. So all I gotta do is drag and drop and it will automatically replace, which is pretty cool, right? So this one is the front, this one is the back. Now let me show you how to make our QR code actually super smart. I am going, sorry, going a little fast. I'm going to dynamic images, image auto merge, and then this QR code, I am going to drag into the top left corner, and there's a little blue box that appears. It says add to the surface, and I'm gonna go and drag this right in here. And now we're gonna go ahead and resize it. There you go. Hit save. And now that that is done, save and exit. And now it's time to set it up inside an automation. So how do we do that? We want to send every single postcard through an automation. Okay, so you have here saved automations. I'm going to click on that, and we're going to be building one. So we're going to say create a new automation. And there's 5 different automations types. There's a birthday, a drip, an event, an anniversary, right? And the nearest neighbor. Most everything we do goes out in a drip. So I'm going to select drip and then 25 things to do in Chicago. And honestly, I think this is a great postcard that you could send to people that are new, so people that have bought inside your farm, because you want to make sure that you are getting in front of these as a super, super, super helpful person, right? All right, we're inside the automation builder. We're going to add our first shipment, which is our postcard. So add an item, add to shipment. There it is. And inside the shipment level, I want to make my QR code smart. So wherever I'm sending them on the QR code, in my case, I'm going to grab that URL real quick. There you go. And maybe it's vendors. There you go. All right. I want to grab this one right here and put this inside my shipment QR code. And then save shipment. Now, if you're on the light plan, you will not have a tagging feature. If you're on the pro plan and you have completed your success roadmap setup, you will have the tagging feature, which allows you to automate and get people on a drip. Okay, so just in case you're wondering, why do I have it? Why don't I have it? It is dependent on, have you completed your setup? If you've done your onboarding call with GEOsential as a pro member, and if you're on the light membership, then you do not have automated follow-up in place right now. So you can send them stuff manually. That's for follow-up after they become a lead, okay? Okay, so I am all good with that. All that's left is then to either connect a group. I can connect a group of people and just all of those will go out automatically. Or I could just enroll myself as an example. Okay, enroll, yes. And this way I will now get a copy, hit activate, which now opens up the connection to the printer, and we do print next business day. So this way it will go out and I should have it later this week, if not early next. So hopefully you found this helpful, how we went from a simple little Canva to actually sending out something in minutes. So if you don't have a GEOsential account, here's your sign, let's get one. And if you do have one, it's time to get creative, get that out and collect some emails to build that email list, follow up with people, and just simply stay top of mind. All right, I'll see you for the next day.